I'm Sendo from Team Smash Dash. Been playing this game from 2017 and competed also from 2017. The way I approach being in VR sports is similar to what I did when I competed nationally in judo. So we have set scheduling for the entire week. Basically, we have training days. Every time we come on, it's like it could be 2 hours, it could be 1 hour. We try some things, we warm up, we practice, we do practice matches, and on cup days I usually approach them like I did on tournaments before. So I wake up, I preferably sleep well, I eat well, I try to get warm, I try to get my mind to the arena instead of like the real things in life, and then just prep myself for the actual games. Very similar to like actual being in a tournament in judo. Uh, Being in here, it's very like you're actually here. You're competing. This is the thing that you're planning to do. Everything else just fades away. And what I can say about trying to be a good VR sports player, trying to be a pro VR sports player is, don't do things in half measures. If you come online and you want to improve, you want to get better at playing this game, then set yourself some goals. Think about how you're gonna make a better passes, better goals, boost better, like something you can work on. Think about what you need to do in order to be better. That's how I usually play. I try to think what I'm worst at, and then train it. And then what I'm good at, I try to do a bit less during the times we practice. And then hopefully it comes together in cups and things go well.
Hi, Sendo. Yeah, that's great information. And I was wondering, you mentioned something about doing judo in real life and how you were comparing how you prepare for that to how you prepare for your Echo Arena games and
Yeah.
such. So would you say that since you've done real life sports, would you compare something like Echo Arena more to a real life sport or simply a video game, an experience in a video game? How do you see that?
For me personally, it's much more closer to real sport because I am here. I'm here. I'm doing things here. I'm not looking at a screen, trying to play, trying to punch, trying to grab, trying to go. It's very for me. It's easier to get myself in the mood of Echo Arena and playing VR sports. Is that I'm here and it's me who is doing things, not a character on screen. I'm actually here. And for me, it's the best way to approach because if I compete in judo, I have to be there 100%. If I compete in Echo Arena, the same thing. Really, it's they are so akin to like they are so alike in many ways. You have aggression. You have judo doesn't have team play, but I think it still comes that you have to focus on being there, focus on what you do. Same can go for esports, but in here it's also what your body does in certain like moments, how you react to certain moves, how you can move around. I really because I'm still doing judo actively, and I feel like doing judo and doing VR sports together, they kind of combine. I'm doing more physical exercise at the moment than I've done ever before. I think
Right.
it's really like it's something special, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I love the fact that you're the first person I've interviewed that you actually almost every time I noticed you said VR sports instead of VR esports, which is really funny because I keep saying the same thing about that to me, I know it sounds crazy to people who don't do VR because they can't possibly understand it because they don't know how
Yeah,
truly immersive it is. But when I try to tell them when I'm in here, it's like I'm really right here talking to you.
yeah,
It's so realistic. And so we could,
yeah,
we could be doing whatever we want, having a
yeah.
conversation, shaking hands or whatever.
Yeah. Because when I actually met my team personally. I still haven't, unfortunately, competed in lands. I wish I would
Yes.
eventually. But when I met my team in Katowice 2018, it was like, and others who have competed with, like, oh, that's him.
Right.
That's him. I've met you. I know you. I've been here. I know you too. So it's a lot different than like say you're on a Discord call and playing something like Counter-Strike, which I like a lot as well, but it's a different. It's I think this is more like closer to actually meeting people
Yes, oh, for
instead
sure.
of just yeah. And if you think about stuff like pickup nights and mentoring, and
Right, we do that. Yeah.
it's a lot different if you compare it to like on a Skype call, on a Discord call with other people playing a 2D game. In here, you can actually you can grab another person and say, look here, do this, move
Yes.
like this, and you can do this, and then you can do it's
There's immediate
uh,
feedback. They get immediate feedback to what they're doing.
It's more personal. It's more akin to like a gym around like surroundings where you get like personalized guidance, which is something that we also do in judo. So it's very
Right.
like usual stuff that you go close and said, okay, you did this. How about you do it like this?
Right.
And in VR it's just so easy. It breaks the boundaries so much.
Yes.